Hey, what's good, world? This is David, the Magic Negro Show. Still working on, getting my shows together. Still working on content and exactly, what I want to do, how I want to run at it. But one thing I forgot to do. Now, I showed you this before. I don't know. He's still, Mike Pence and the guy still ain't really saying, a lot about a lot of things. But I made this video. This should have been my first video, because a lot of times I bring up issues where it may seem that I'm trying to be like the only expert in the room. No. I'm only a piece to the puzzle. Like, you as an individual are a piece to the puzzle as well. And just imagine the compass, and each compass, the compass has a minute, or a degree, so that's what we are. So what I'm actually looking at is something specific, and it has to do with intellectual honesty. And do you have the ability to have empathy with prudence? So these are two requirements in order to gather and eat information, and to be the kids, man, they're looking at us as adults, and some of y'all get knocked over the head and you deserve it. But I wrote this when I was reading the book called Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. Remind you, I didn't grow up Christian. I grew up Muslim. We didn't do all the rituals and stuff like that, but still, I grew up, basically my father trained me how to be a Mason, because I studied reading Freemason. I was like, dang, this is it. Anyways, Mere Christianity, C.S. Lewis. I got to the chapter that dealt with sin. Ooh. And it said the greatest sin is pride or self-conceit. So I was like, that shocked me. I was like, dang. And I was like, man, I might come off like that to people. And I was like, nah, man, I gotta write something about this. I have to let people know that that's not me. I'm not that dude. So this is my disclaimer to the entire planet and the entire galaxy and universe. From Dave the Magic Negro, David Ali, Dawood Ali, however you like to see me or say it, whatever. Don't mistake my concern with the socioeconomic and psychological welfare of my fellow human beings as prideful, condescending, or arrogance. My intellect is only in competition with willful collective ignorance and cowardice on a grand scale. America the brave has been transformed into part cowardly lion and part ostrich, with an aggressive, backhanding pimp named cognitive dissonance. Your ignorance is a threat to my mortality. And that was DB78, and I wrote this sometime between April and May in 2014, sober as the Pope, when I wrote that. So real lucid, man. And it was built off this idea of sin being pride or self-conceit. And I was like, man, if anybody ever looks at me like that, I gotta make sure that I leave them with something letting them know that wasn't my intention. I'm just a real aggressive dude, and you gotta get used to seeing that, from me. I ain't out chasing ass and all that stuff. I'm married, but there are some men that are doing that, and they pursue and they're aggressive. I'm not in competition with you. I'm looking to create. I want to create relationships, and so that's basically it. There's my disclaimer for the entire planet Earth and the galaxy of the universe and all that stuff. And I think the Earth is flat. What you think about that? I'm David the Magic Negro Show. Be looking out for another video. Brother Marcus, as well as young Pharaoh. I want to get to you guys, man. You guys are young, and no disrespect. You've learned what you learned, no disrespect. And there's a way that you can go about doing things, and I would like to participate on the journey with you brothers. All right, Black Power, peace to Sonetta, and Black News 102. Congratulations on the van. So this is my disclaimer. Thank you very much. And good night. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah.